remember that the stock market is a manic depressive. The most important thing to do if you find yourself in a hole is to stop digging. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. To where the investment activity that produces applause, the great moves are usually greeted by yawns. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. Never invest in a business you cannot understand. In the business world, the rearview mirror is always clearer than the windshield. Time is the friend of the wonderful company, the enemy of the mediocre. The three most important words in investing are margin of safety. It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. Only buy something that you'd be perfectly happy to hold if the market shut down for 10 years. All there is to investing is taking good stocks at good times and staying with them as long as they remain good companies. I never attempt to make money on the stock market. I buy on the assumption that they could close the market the next day and not reopen it for 5 years. If you aren't thinking about owning a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. Our favorite holding perio is forever. An investor should act as though he had a lifetime decision card with just 20 punches on it. Do not take yearly results too seriously. Instead, focus on 4 or 5 year averages. Why not invest your assets in the companies you really like? As Mae West said, too much of a good thing can be wonderful. The business schools reward difficult, complex behavior more than simple behavior, but simple behavior is more effective. There seems to be some perverse human characteristic that likes to make easy things difficult. The stock market is a no-called strike game. You don't have to swing at everything. You can wait for your pitch. You don't need to be a rocket scientist. Investing is not a game where the guy with the 160 IQ beats the guy with 130 IQ. Forecasts may tell you a great deal about the forecaster. They tell you nothing about the future. It's better to have a partial interest in the hope diamond than to own all of a rhinestone. Diversification is protection against ignorance. It makes little sense if you know what you are doing. Wide diversification is only required when investors do not understand what they are doing. Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, put out the bucket, not the thimble. We always live in an uncertain world. What is certain is that the United States will go forward over time. For 240 years it's been a terrible mistake to bet against America, and now is no time to start. American business, and consequently a basket of stocks, is virtually certain to be worth far more in the years ahead. I won't say if my candidate doesn't win, and probably half the time they haven't. I'm going to take my ball and go home. Rule first, never lose money. Rule second, never forget rule first.